The night rolls out before me like a ribbon in the dark, and every mile I drive pulls me closer to your name. I've been chasing down the distance that grew quiet between us, searching for the pieces of the love we almost lost. Your voice still lingers somewhere in the hum of passing lights, calling me through echoes of the life we left behind. I've taken roads that led to nowhere, but this one feels like coming home. I'm on the highway to your heart, riding every memory that's been burning in my chest. If love can find its way again, it'll find me tracing back to where you are. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but tonight I'm following the spark down the long unbroken highway to your heart. The air is filled with moments I'm afraid to say aloud, like how your laughter used to steady every part of me. I still remember early mornings with your head upon my shoulder, watching sunrise paint the future we believed we'd hold. Some dreams fall quiet, but they never really fade. They whisper in the darkness, urging us to try again. If there's a chance you're waiting, I'll take this road 1,000 times. I'm on the highway to your heart, riding every memory that's been burning in my chest. If love can find its way again, it'll find me tracing back to where you are. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but tonight I'm following the spark down the long unbroken highway to your heart. Maybe love is just a journey filled with turns we never planned to take, but if the road leads back to you, then every wrong turn brought me closer to the truth. I never should have left, that you're the home I've been missing. So I'm on the highway to your heart, letting every heartbeat guide me through the night. If you're still holding on to hope, I'll meet you where the stars fall soft on your doorstep. And when you open up that door, I'll finally set these restless wheels apart, 'cause the road has led me home again, on the highway to your heart. Ooh. is settling softly where your shadow used to rest, and I'm tracing every memory like a map I can't let go. I still feel your whisper in the corners of the quiet, a breath against the darkness that once carried me to sleep. And though the world keeps pulling me along without you, my heart is always waiting at the doorway of your name. Some hopes don't fade with distance, they burn steadier in the dark. If tomorrow brings you back, I'll be standing where the sunrise meets the past. I'll open up the years we lost and let the healing fill the cracks we couldn't mend. And if your voice should call my name, I'll know it's time to start again. If tomorrow brings you back. I read the letter that you wrote before we drifted far. Your words were gentle, but the sorrow lived between each line. You said you hoped I'd find the courage you believed in, but I'd trade every mile I've walked just to hold you close tonight. Sometimes the strongest hearts break quiet, leaving echoes only love can hear. And every time the stars fall low, I swear I feel you reaching out to me. If tomorrow brings you back, I'll be standing where the sunrise meets the past. I'll open up the years we lost and let the healing fill the cracks we couldn't mend. And if your voice should call my name, I'll know it's time to start again. If tomorrow brings you back, maybe love is just a circle drawn in moments we can't see until they turn. And if the world is kind enough to spin our path together once again, I'll carry every lesson the lonely nights have taught me. If tomorrow brings you back, I'll let the truth fall easy from my lips. I'll tell you every word I saved, every dream that never learned to fade away. And if your footsteps cross my door, I'll meet you in the softest light and hold you like I never did the first time you were mine. If tomorrow finds a way, if tomorrow brings you back, I've been walking through the echoes of the life we tried to make, tracing every memory like a fingerprint on time. Your name still whispers softly through the spaces in my chest, quiet spark that glows beneath the ashes of the past. And when the nights grow heavy with the things I can't forget, I hear your laughter rising like a distant flame. Some loves don't fade, they learn to breathe beneath the scars. You keep my heart alive, even when the world grows dim and I can barely find my way. Your touch, your voice, your memory, still at the corners where the shadows start to rise. And though we walk on different roads, I feel you burning deep inside. The reason I survive, you keep my heart alive. I found a note you wrote in ink that's barely holding on, a fragile vow you signed on a night we almost broke. You said the world could take its time, we'd learn to stand again. And somehow every word still steadies me tonight. I hold it close when doubt begins to claw at what I've healed. Your faith in who I was becoming, warm in every line. Your love became the lantern that guided me through every darkened mile. You keep my heart alive, even when the world grows dim and I can barely find my way. Your touch, your voice, your memory, still at the corners where the shadows start to rise. And though we walk on different roads, I feel you burning deep inside. The reason I survive, you keep my heart alive. Maybe all we ever needed was a truth too bright to lose. And even if our lives have changed, you planted something deep, a pulse that never faltered, a fire that never sleeps. You keep my heart alive in every quiet moment when the world feels far too cold. And if tomorrow finds me trembling, I hold the warmth you left for me to guide my soul. No matter where this path may lead, your love remains the reason why I rise, I breathe, I try. You keep my heart alive, alive. You keep my heart alive. To the quiet of a morning meant for two, and the empty space beside me felt colder than before. Your shadow lingers softly on the pillow you once held, a whisper of the warmth that used to rise between our breaths. I still reach out without thinking in the half-light, hoping memory might pull you back into my arms. But love can fade from sight long before it leaves the heart. My arms remember you, every curve of every moment we once knew. They still ache for the way you melted into me like summer rain. And though the nights grow longer without the touch that pulled me through, I carry every heartbeat still, 'cause my arms remember you. I found your sweater folded neatly in the drawer, holding just a trace of who you were on quiet nights. It brought me back to evenings when the world felt small, when your head upon my chest made all the chaos fall away. Now the rooms are filled with echoes of our laughter, gentle reminders of the love I can't forget. Some memories take root in the places only longing understands. My arms remember you, every curve of every moment we once knew. They still ache for the way you melted into me like summer rain. And though the nights grow longer without the touch that pulled me through, I carry every heartbeat still, 'cause my arms remember you. Maybe love survives in fragments we hold quietly beneath the pain, a tender truth we keep alive through every breath, through every day. And even if you never cross this doorway once again, a part of me will always wait for the chance to feel you there. My arms remember you, how you fit so perfectly it felt like fate. If tomorrow brought you to my door, I'd hold you close and never let you fade. But even if the years keep us apart, this truth will always shine like something new. My arms, my heart, my every part still remembers you. I drove past the window where you used to wait for me, your silhouette a beacon in the pale and quiet glow. Funny how the years can fold themselves into a moment. One breath and suddenly it's everything we lost. I still remember how your hand would find my own, steady as the moonlight shining on your skin. And in the hush of memory, I hear your heartbeat calling me back home. If I could have one more night with you, I'd hold you closer than the shadows ever knew. I'd trace the dreams we left behind and breathe them back to life again. Just give me one more chance to feel the way the world felt warm and true, if only for a moment. One more night with you. I found the sweater that you left beside the bed one fall, still carrying the faintest scent of evenings wrapped in gold. I tried to move on, but your memory stays gentle, a whisper in the dark that follows every step I take. Some loves don't vanish, they just settle in the silence, waiting for a soft place in the heart to rise again. Sometimes the past reaches forward when the present feels too cold. If I could have one more night with you, I'd hold you closer than the shadows ever knew. I'd trace the dreams we left behind and breathe them back to life again. Just give me one more chance to feel the way the world felt warm and true, if only for a moment. One more night with you. Maybe love was never meant to fade without a final song. And if the stars would grant me just one more borrowed hour, I'd tell you every truth I never found the words to say. If I could have one more night with you, I'd let the silence say the things we never could. I'd hold your face beneath the moon and promise not to let you go. 'Cause even though the world has changed, my heart still waits in shades of blue, longing for the grace, longing for the peace of one more night with you. I've been walking through the shadows of the life we left behind, where the echoes of your voice still linger soft inside my chest. There's a quiet in the night that feels familiar, almost kind, a place where all the memories rise like lanterns in the dark. And though the years have carried us farther than we meant, your glow still reaches out to me across the miles. Some lights never fade, they just wait for us to turn and see them. There's something in the distant light, a shimmer of the love we swore would never slip away. It calls to me so gently, like your hand once found my own in trembling hours. And though I walk alone tonight, I feel you burning soft and bright, a promise just beyond my sight. Something in the distant light. I found the journal where you wrote about the dreams we almost chased, each page a quiet testament to all we thought we'd be. Reading through your words, I felt the tremble of your hope, a warmth that somehow still survives the coldest nights. Maybe we were braver than we ever really knew, two hearts learning how to open without fear. Sometimes when the dust grows still, I swear I see your silhouette in the fading glow. There's something in the distant light, a shimmer of the love we swore would never slip away. It calls to me so gently, like your hand once found my own in trembling hours. And though I walk alone tonight, I feel you burning soft and bright, a promise just beyond my sight. Something in the distant light, maybe love is just a signal sent across the deepest dark, a quiet vow that never leaves, even when the world has changed us. And if that light is truly you, then I'm closer than I've ever been. There's something in the distant light, pulling softly at the pieces of my heart I thought were gone. If tomorrow brings the courage to follow where that glow might lead, I'll walk the night until it breaks, until the truth comes into sight, and find you waiting in the dawn. Something in the distant light. across the old hillside where we used to chase the night, where the sky would open wide and hold the dreams we never named. You lean your head against my shoulder, tracing constellations with your quiet, hopeful smile. And even now, I feel that moment rising in my chest, a tenderness the years could never fully dim. Funny how the heart remembers what the world tries hard to make us lose. Those were the stars we left behind, shining in the spaces where our younger selves believed. Every wish we whispered still glimmers in the corners of my mind. And though time carried us separate ways, I still see your shadow in the light, in the stars we left behind. I found an old letter folded neatly in a drawer, your handwriting trembling with the hope of everything we planned. You spoke of roads we'd follow and the kind of love that didn't know how to break. But life has ways of turning even gentle hearts a little. Some dreams don't fade, they just settle deeper where the soul can hold them safe. Those were the stars we left behind, shining in the spaces where our younger selves believed. Every wish we whispered still glimmers in the corners of my mind. And though time carried us separate ways, I still see your shadow in the light, in the stars we left behind. Maybe we were meant to touch, only the beginning of forever. But even if our story changed, the sky still keeps the truth that once we loved enough to leave a little brightness in the dark. So here's to the stars we left behind, to the glow that follows me through every quiet night. If tomorrow brings a softer dawn, I'll thank the world for giving us that time. And though we walk on different paths, your memory still burns gentle in my life, a constellation I can't rewrite. The stars we left behind.
used to waste our time, two dreamers holding coffee cups like promises we couldn't name. You talk about the future with that quiet spark inside your voice, and I believed in every word like it was written in the sky. Funny how the past still lingers in the corners of my chest, soft enough to warm me, strong enough to break. We were young, but the truth was brighter than anything the years could hide. Those were the days we almost made it, standing on the edge of everything we thought we'd be. We held on tight, afraid to lose the fragile hope we'd built between us. And though the distance grew, where love once stood unshaken, I still ache for every moment, for the days we almost made it. I found your sweater tucked behind the box of things I've tried to keep, still carrying the scent of autumn nights we thought would last. We never meant to fall apart, we just slipped through what we carried, too tired to fight the silence, too scared to break the truth. But sometimes love survives in pieces we don't notice, living quietly in memories that never learn to fade. And every time I hear your name, the years dissolve like morning rain. Those were the days we almost made it, standing on the edge of everything we thought we'd be. We held on tight, afraid to lose the fragile hope we'd built between us. And though the distance grew, where love once stood unshaken, I still ache for every moment, for the days we almost made it. Maybe life just pulled us faster than our hearts were meant to go. But if the world were kind enough to let our paths cross once again, I tell you I still treasure every dream we ever whispered in the dark. Those were the days we almost made it, and even though we let them drift away, the light they gave still follows me through every quiet night I face. If love remembers where it started, then you'll always live inside the part of me that holds the sweetest age. For the days we almost made it. The days we almost made it. planned our borrowed futures, tracing every promise carved in nights we couldn't see beyond. You'd rest your head against my shoulder, talking softly like tomorrow was a road we'd walk forever. And in those moments love felt easy, a quiet truth we trusted without fear. But time has a way of shifting even the things we swore would never fade. Oh, the way we used to dream, like the world would bend for us if we just held on tight enough. Every heartbeat felt like sunlight, every kiss a step into the life we meant to build. And though the years have carried us far beyond what we believed, I still ache for who we were and the way we used to dream. I found your letter folded neatly in the pages of a book, your words trembling with the hope of everything ahead. You said love was made of courage and the faith to trust in things we couldn't yet explain. But somewhere on the road between our laughter and the silence, we let the weight of growing older pull us far apart. Still, when the night grows quiet, I hear your voice inside the dark. Oh, the way we used to dream, like the world would bend for us if we just held on tight enough. Every heartbeat felt like sunlight, every kiss a step into the life we meant to build. And though the years have carried us far beyond what we believe, I still ache for who we were and the way we used to dream. Yeah. Maybe love survives in memories that shine a little brighter than the truth. And even if we never find our way back, I'm grateful for the fire that taught me how to feel. Oh, the way we used to dream, I still see it in the corner of the sky at dusk. If tomorrow brought us gently back to where our hearts first learned to rise, I'd hold your I passed the corner where you kissed me in the rain, where the city lights felt brighter just because you held my hand. We were fearless then, believing love could conquer anything. Two dreaming souls with everything ahead of us. And even now I feel that moment glowing in my chest, a spark that time has softened but never let go. Funny how the smallest memories carry the weight of everything we lost. When our hearts were young, we thought forever lived inside a single night. Every touch was lightning, every whispered promise felt like truth. And though the years have scattered us like leaves upon the wind, I still return to who we were when our hearts were young. I found an old photograph tucked behind a book I'd never finished. You were laughing, leaning in, like you trusted what we'd be. Back then we didn't know how fragile dreams could turn, how easy it was to drift apart without a sound. But we loved with everything we had to give, even if we didn't know how long it'd last. And sometimes in the quiet hours, I swear I feel your voice inside the dark. When our hearts were young, we thought forever lived inside a single night. Every touch was lightning, every whispered promise felt like truth. And though the years have scattered us like leaves upon the wind, I still return to who we were when our hearts were young. Maybe love was never lost, maybe it just found a softer place to hide. And even if we can't go back, I'm grateful for the fire we held, for the way it taught me how to love without regret. When our hearts were young, we held the world like something gentle in our hands. If I could walk back through the years, I'd hold that moment tighter than I did. But even now, in all the quiet truths of who I am, I still carry every dream we spun when our hearts were young.
Found the old porch light still glowing through the rain.
Same soft amber hue that warmed our quiet nights, flickered like a heartbeat, calling me back home, back to where your laughter lived inside the walls. And in that glow I felt the years dissolve, like time was gently giving us another chance. Some places hold a memory long after hearts have wandered far. This is where love learned to stay, in the hush of your embrace, in the way you whispered, stay a while. Even when the storms grew heavy, your touch would keep the world from slipping away. Though we lost ourselves along the way, I feel the truth return tonight. This is where love learned to stay. We weren't perfect, no, we stumbled through our doubts, letting silence speak too often where our hearts belong. But every time I reached for you in the dark, you still lean close, afraid but willing to believe. That kind of courage doesn't fade with time. It lingers in the softest corners of the soul, and I can feel it rising now, a spark that never truly left. This is where love learned to stay, in the hush of your embrace, in the way you whispered, stay a while. Even when the storms grew heavy, your touch would keep the world from slipping away. And though we lost ourselves along the way, I feel the truth return tonight. This is where love learned to stay. Maybe we just needed distance to see the miracle we almost let go by. But here we stand again, two hearts older, wiser, holding gently to the flame that never died. 'Cause this is where love learned to stay, in the way you look at me, like time has brought us home. If tomorrow brings new shadows, we'll light the room the way we used to long ago. You and I were never broken, just a little lost along the way. But here tonight, beneath this quiet glow, we found the place where love learned to stay. The sky was pouring quiet when I heard your name again, carried in the rhythm of the water on the glass. It felt like you were standing just beyond the doorway, whispering the memories I've tried so hard to leave behind. Funny how the rain can pull the past across your skin, bringing back a softness you thought time had washed away.
And in that trembling moment, I swore I heard you calling me home. Your voice in the rain, a fragile echo from a world we couldn't save. It falls around me gently, like the love we lost but never truly let go. And though the storm keeps passing, I still turn to hear your name, 'cause nothing feels as close as your voice in the rain. I walk the empty streets where we once chased the thunder, laughing as we dance beneath the lightning in the dark. Back then, every storm felt like a promise we believed in, a wild, bright reminder we were stronger than our fears. But somewhere in the quiet years that followed, we drifted like two raindrops racing down the glass. Still, when the clouds come rolling, it's your heartbeat that I hear. Your voice in the rain, a fragile echo from a world we couldn't save. It falls around me gently, like the love we lost but never truly let go. And though the storm keeps passing, I still turn to hear your name, 'cause nothing feels as close as your voice in the rain. Maybe some goodbyes aren't meant to fade like summer air. Maybe love returns in small unbroken pieces, when the sky lets itself cry. And maybe that's enough to feel you for a moment more. Your voice in the rain, it finds me in the shadows where the longing starts to rise. If healing lives in memories, then tonight I'm holding yours in mine. And though the dawn will dry the streets, I know I'll never feel the same, 'cause I'm forever stopped in time by your voice in the rain.